Hi, this is Ashanka. Today I am going to explain the third experiment in the compiler lab, macro processor. So, the simulation of macro processor in the programs I have to explain this. First thing is macro processor will have a set of syntax that is hash defined with some values for the function, or might be a predefined set of value for a variable that is already defined here. So we have to use that in wherever it is defined in the program. So first I used a pattern format and bunch of formats in this to find this, and you can see hash define values it will search, and and I'm going to read the file values, and I'm going to the size, and the next thing is with the size value I created a character array, and with that I'm reading the file. So after reading the file, I'm start using the line by line values, and when checking each line I'm matching the values of x. So each line is checked, and if it matches, then it will expression hash, that means the hash definition is provided. So if it's provided, it will show from what to what area. So since hash define and double space will be given at the first, it takes 8 characters, so I took the first 8 characters and the remaining bits, and I stored it in a temp. So the defined line will be taken here, and it will be splitted based on the double quotation values into twos. The first will contains the formula value, and the next will contain the definition for the formula. It might be the formula might be a definition for a function or a definition for a small variable. So at first I'm going to split based upon the brackets, then comma, then again bracket. So if I split in that way, I can get the values before the parameters equal and after parameter values. So these parameter values are be stored and displayed over here, and these areas will be checked and it will be replaced. This regex pattern will find only the parameter values inside the brackets, and it will replace with our own regex pattern. Then in that way I designed this. So if you have your own regex patterns, soon whenever it finds it, it will automatically detects it, and it will automatically implement in all the areas in the file itself. So in that way I designed it. So I made a simple regex for the value that I found, and this regex will be applied, and each time when it is reading the line, when it is matching with the regex of I have given that I formed, automatically from this line will be searched. If it finds it, it will tell what line it starts and it's a what line. Based on that, we will take an array of values and we'll split in that way, and we will get the previous value of it and the ending value. So the values after it and before the value it will be stored in this previous and total, and the formula 1 will will be added, will be whatever the changes we have will be added in between as a definition in that. So in that way I made it, and then the array will be stored and it will be shown. Okay, then the value which I took, whatever the changes it happened in that line, it has to be replaced, right? So I'm using the replace all method, and I'm storing, and replaced it and storing in the same reference total. Now I'll get total value. So now using file reader, I'll write in the another file known as file.txt, and I will upload each line with the next line, so it will be printed and each line. So here's the program, and I will show you the program location. This is the program. As you can see, there is no another file, only the initial file is present, In that I gave the definition for the min x comma y, where it is should be replaced in this format, and whenever the num1 and num2 are present in that, so the xy values, it should be replaced in that. So in that way it does to produce. So you can see when I run it, so you can see it will find it, and it will find the formula and the definition for it, and it will find the parameters like min x y. With that it will form an automatic function which checks for it, and it will be checked in each line if it present or not. It will check it's not available, not available, not available, and when it finds the available one, it will check like matched line from this one to this one, and it will take the previous one. So this is the previous value which has to be taken, and the next value after the functions present, so that will be stored, and these values will be replaced with this one, and it will be checked in next line. So if it's not there, so it's showing like no matching. So since it will automatically creates a new file, I'll show you the file, new file that is created like file.txt, and in that you can see, if you see that the new value is added, it changed from the same format, from that original value, from this one to this one. So it automatically converted to the values. So this is the program which I showed for the simulation. Thank you.